my reaction was, wow. It was a lot of comments.
Nelly and Ashanti found a way to rekindle their romance after years apart. But they didn't just get back together, they also secretly got married. And now they're expecting their first child together. From the looks of things, it seems like Nelly and Ashanti know what exactly they want, and they aren't wasting any time to get it. But what do Nelly's kids have to say about how fast they're moving? And do they approve of this at all? Without wasting any time, let's dive straight into it. Ever since they got back together last year, Nelly and Ashanti haven't taken a second in their relationship for granted. Every move they've made has been completely intentional, and their first child is just proof of that. But even though this child is going to be Ashanti's first, for Nelly, it's going to be baby number 3. He already has a daughter named Chanelle and a son named Cornell. And that's only if you don't count Shawn and Sydney, who he actually adopted after his sister passed away in 2005. But what do these 4 think about his and Ashanti's relationship? From the looks of things, they seem okay with it. Last year, when the news broke that Nelly and Ashanti had gotten back together, Chanelle was one of the very first people to post about it on her Instagram story. And everyone took it as a nod of approval from her and her siblings, because none of them came out to challenge her post or say anything about them. And why would they, considering the history Nelly and Ashanti have? Nelly and Ashanti first met each other at the 2003 Grammy press conference. According to Ashanti, the first time they met, Nelly asked her for her autograph. Initially, she thought that he was just being sarcastic, but she gave him her autograph anyway. And that was how they struck up a conversation. Even though Nelly made the first move that night, Ashanti revealed that it took him a while before he asked her for her number. But all that matters is that he got it. And after that, it didn't take long before the rumors about them being in a relationship started to spread. According to Complex, everyone in the industry suspected that Ashanti and Nelly were an item, but neither of them felt the need to confirm or deny the rumors, because they were both busy focusing on their careers. There was Ashanti, who was still coming off the high for having her first #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100. She was also releasing back-to-back hit songs like What's Love and Always on Time. Nelly, on the other hand, had just released his debut single and got pegged as the rapper to watch out for. Nelly and Ashanti kept the real status of their relationship a secret until 2005, when Ashanti dropped a little hint about what was going on. In an interview with People, Ashanti revealed that she and Nelly had gone out, but she claimed that they weren't girlfriend and boyfriend. She and Nelly kept denying their relationship, but they also started making public appearances together. First, they attended Diddy's perfume launch together, and then they showed up at Tao's 6th anniversary party that was hosted by Nick Cannon. The next time Ashanti gave the public a hint at what was really going on between her and Nelly was in 2008. After performing the national anthem at a Los Angeles Lakers game, she revealed that she and Nelly have been hanging out a lot. According to her, she and Nelly were friends and spent a lot of time together because the industry was very hard and you needed people around you to lighten up. Interestingly, she was then asked if there was any possibility that she and Nelly might ever tie the knot. And she shut that idea down really fast, but not before admitting that there was something there. According to her, there were no plans for her and Nelly to tie the knot back then, but there definitely would be in the future. And she wasn't wrong. We now know that they did eventually get married, even though it took years. Either way, one thing Ashanti didn't hint at back then was the song that she and Nelly had been working on together that got released a few weeks after this interview. Nelly's song, Body on Me, which featured Ashanti, gave a hint of what was really going on between the two. Unfortunately, after this, their relationship started to go downhill really fast. First, Nelly was interviewed in 2010, and he spoke about how he wasn't looking to get married anytime soon, which was strange considering the fact that he and Ashanti had allegedly been dating for 7 years before this. In his words, he was married to his work and getting things done. And Ashanti was doing the same. At first, everyone thought that they may have just had a bump in the road in their relationship, which is normal in any relationship, especially one that is so public. But as time went on, we started seeing less and less of them together. And then in 2013, they announced that they had broken up. This was crazy, especially because they'd never actually admitted that they were in a relationship in the first place. At the time of their breakup, Ashanti and Nelly didn't really explain why they were going their separate ways. But a year later, Ashanti shed a little bit of light on it. According to her, there was no beef between them, even though a lot of people seemed to believe there was. They just broke up, and that was it. But then, in In 2015, she went a little bit deeper into the real reason behind their breakup. She revealed that she was hurt by Nelly. While making an appearance on the Meredith Vieira show, Meredith hinted that Nelly and Ashanti had broken up because of trust issues. And Ashanti went into the topic a little more. According to her, when people have their insecurities, it allows them to act out of character. And apparently, she got betrayed because of this. She went on to say that people need to grow up and accept responsibility when they're wrong instead of being a coward. Then she concluded by saying that it's important to know yourself and understand what you want. Although Ashanti didn't give any names, it was pretty clear that the person she was referring to was Nelly. And Nelly didn't make a comment in return. After his relationship with Ashanti fell through, he got together with Chantel Jackson in 2014. They dated for 7 years and ended up breaking up in 2021, which no one saw coming. Especially because a year before their breakup, Nelly was all about them getting engaged. He kept talking about how they had so much in common and how Chantel was extremely driven, which was exactly what he wanted in a partner. Either way, I guess you could say that all this happened for a reason. Nelly and Ashanti now seem happier than ever, and it's been amazing to see them glow in their new relationship. It almost makes you wonder if they would have still ended up like this if they hadn't broke up the first time around. But what do you guys think about all this? Are you a fan of Nelly and Ashanti as a couple? What do you think his kids make of their relationship? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.